31.
I like cocaine.
Oh god. That's some real Patreon stuff right there, guys. If you want to see Evan line up a little line of cocaine and sniff it, that's the good stuff. No, we're not live, Evan. We're live right now. Why are you doing that?
Sorry.
You got the powder all over my black jeans, man.
What?
Oh, great. This is all.
Let me just sniff that off.
This is a Scarface moment. Your face was too close to my crotch right there.
No, sorry.
That's okay.
I mean, no, I'm alright.
No, I mean, like, now when it comes to cocaine, I guess. Anyway, welcome back, everybody. We were talking about relationships and how why this guy doesn't have why he doesn't want to have a lady right now. And I want to delve in deep, and I think you guys can even help me out and knock some sense into this guy, because he has a lady he's talking to right now, and he can easily have her, but he chooses not to. Texting for like months now, just pictures of their faces. It's just like, I guess. Oh, yes. Yes! Yes! It happened! My baby! This is when you raise a child, and you have a baby, and you finally send him to college, and this is what he looks like. Just a...
Comparing it to Pokemon.
Look at that thing. Oh, this primate. Two little toes.
Because it's the ape is now prime.
Now he's primed up. Anyway, let's go back to let's revisit our
like
love
my
lives.
relationships.
Our love lives.
Like love relationships.
All of our love lives.
When I was a 13 little like a small little baby chicken, like very small and looked very Irish and awkward.
Yeah.
I was doing the
You want to buy some gold?
I was doing the karate, as it were. And for like a year, there was a beautiful Asian chick, but she was always stumbling into into other dudes.
Right.
And it was so awkward.
What do you mean by stumbling? Like, oops, I'm sorry, or just like always just kept on talking to
No, she kept on going into other relationships with dudes. But one time we were talking and like over texting, and I just like randomly this is so cringy. I
cringe your stories.
Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate myself. But I pretended to text my friend, as it were, like talking about her.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I did the same. I've done those things, Evan. I've done those. I think we all have done that. Like really awkward. Like this isn't meant for you, but I hope you see it. Oh, I've done those.
So I was like,
Line up the cocaine.
hey, or what did I say? It was something to the effect of, I really wish I could sit next to her on the bench again at Taekwondo.
Oh.
And it was just something like really cute.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But
You creeped her out.
oh,
Did it creep her out?
she was like, "What? Who are you talking to?" And I was like, whatever. And then just started like, I don't remember what was all right said, but I just remember trying to be like, just forget I said anything.
Just fuck me.
That's exactly how I remember the day, because my family was watching a movie down here, and like I was getting messages, and like after I sent it, I was like, oh fudge me.
Yeah.
And I went up to my room and I was just like freaking out.
Oh, so you intentionally didn't mean to?
I purposely sent it, but then I just like regretted it.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because like, why did I do that? But then the thing was, a year later, after just like hanging out with her more, after like I helped, she went through like 4 relationships or whatever.
Of course, yeah.
Before me, and I helped her through like all of the pretty much all of the breakups, I think. And then she finally fell into my arms, which was cool.
Wait, what? She actually took the bait?
Yeah. After like 2 years, I think.
Wow.
How
was that?
We just started talking more, and she was like, I think it really took off when we went to New Jersey for a Taekwondo championship.
Nice.
And we started like getting almost handsy a little bit.
Oh.
But we went to a couple of dates. It was Catching Fire. The Hunger Games, those were out on theater.
Yeah.
And so we were getting a little hand-holdy there.
Oh.
And my Ebino's first kiss was in New Jersey.
With her?
With her in the pool.
In a pool?
Yeah.
You devil.
Yeah. But the funny thing was, both our moms were there.
Oh, and
Yeah.
you guys were in the pool.
Yeah. So we did a sneaky, and
You went underwater?
yeah.
What?
We were underwater, and we kind of like.
You couldn't take her, like, see the beach house or something? Like, what?
I was like 13. or
Oh, I guess,
whatever.
yeah, that's true.
But yeah, it was kind of funny how like we were making faces under the water, blowing bubbles, and then finally I just like kind of swam towards it and just
Get rid of
it
that.
happened.
Nice.
So yeah, and then after like I was always almost too shy to do anything more because I couldn't drive, I couldn't like go see her or anything. But then she kind of just turned into like a really naughty person. Yeah, she like wanted more of the relationship, but I wasn't ready to give.
Of course. You weren't a giver.
Yeah, I was like 13.
You were a taker.
Funny oak. Albino does an asshole. Anyways,
That's
I
crazy.
quit Taekwondo, and then apparently after she stayed, she got kicked out because she started doing the weeds, and she brought it there, and so the master found out, and she kicked her out of the school. Yeah.
Did you ever see her again?
Nope. Kind of a relief. I don't know. And let's see, what would be the next one was just like
Nice.
one-sided relationship. I went on the cruise 2017 last year. And I met this chick. Let's call her. I just won't call her anything.
Yeah, we'll just call her,
Peach. Yeah,
Peach.
because it's a little fruit. Because I always name them women.
Women are fruits. It's good.
Yeah, anyways. So I met her, although she had a sister, and they were both like equally attractive.
Okay.
And this is where I think I really messed up.
Okay.
After it was like a couple days into the cruise, it was a 7-day cruise. I went to the teen room, and started hanging out and met the other people. There weren't very many. It was just like 5 of us.
Okay.
In total. But so these two beautiful Canadian women, sort of like French. They speak French. They're from Canada.
That's amazing.
They're absolutely gorgeous, and we just started hanging out, having a ball.
Yeah.
But I really liked the younger one, who was just like a year. I think she was my age, and the other one was like a year older.
Okay.
I really liked her, and we all just like were hanging out, but there was no alone time. Or like they always kind of just stuck together, which was good.
Right.
There was one late night we were up on it was like 1 a.m. We were on the top deck of the cruise ship. It was like a golf course,
Right.
or putt-putt golf thing. You got the... No, you can't.
Nah, I gotta catch Pokemon.
But nothing really happened. We were just kind of hanging out, lying on there, and it got sort of just like leaning against each other or whatever, but nothing.
You fat fuck. Sorry.
Nothing really happened. But after we went our ways, the cruise was over. Started snapping a lot, doing the Snapchat.
Oh, this is a cruise.
Yeah, so this was on the cruise. But then after the cruise, I started liking the older one, because the younger one just kind of got almost not distant, but really just bratty-ish. I don't know how to describe it. She just seemed more distant and self-important. I'm not sure how to put it, but in that way.
I know what you mean. Self-centered.
Yeah, self-centered to like extreme. I guess her ego was really high.
Okay.
But the other one was just like really chill, beautiful, always like care for others. I don't know why I didn't see that in her right away.
Yeah.
But it was awesome.
Yeah.
But then we actually started planning to like, oh yeah, next year or whatever, a couple months we might be able to like just drive out, meet halfway or something, because it's like a really long drive. But obviously that never happened. But it was breaking summer point where it was just beginning June, and then she just stopped talking to me, and
That's devastating.
yeah, that just hurt me. Even though there was nothing we could really do,
Right.
she just stopped talking to me,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and that was the heartbreak.
That's the big one.
And so after I was playing like all these computer games, and I met a bunch of nice people, and they, Sella, or Jessica, as it were, her name. She helped me through that. She was just like a really good friend.
Nice.
Because she lived in like Tennessee, and way older. Jessica's like 24, but it was a really good friend and gave good advice. And after like 4 months, I finally got over it. The dream.
The dream chick.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. That sucks. But I don't know. Let's take time to heal.
Right. And then that's then that rolls out. This almost sounds like a sob story, but
Yeah.
we only have 40 seconds, and then it would be
Yeah,
the two most recent ones, which will take more time to
Oh,
explain.
we have plenty of time.
We do. Are we gonna see the Pokemon in the next one?
Next episode. Roll the end credits!